Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about how to get your snares to sound super fat and crunchy and have them cut through any mix down. And honestly, the theory that I'm going to be going over is pretty unorthodox. So just hear me out, and then towards the end you'll kind of see and hear my example, and then it'll start to make sense a little bit. So let's hop straight into it. First off, if you're not layering your snares, I highly recommend it. I usually layer anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 layers for my snares to make them sound like super big. But for this particular one, I think 2 is suitable. So this is the snare without any processing on it. So, I mean, like, it sounds good and it would work for like some dubstep track, but we're going to make it sound extra fat. So let's throw on the processing and hop straight into it. What I'm going to be teaching you guys today is like clipping and how clipping can actually be used in the proper way and actually like enhance your transients, because clipping is basically just distortion, but it enhances your transients as well. So I have a basic equalizer, compressor, saturator. Like, we'll go over all that in like another tutorial, but this is the money maker. This is your bread and butter right here, transient shaper. If you don't have a transient shaper yet, I highly recommend getting one because it will enhance a lot of your transients on either kicks, snares, hi-hats, drum fills, whatever. So what I did for this particular snare, I boosted the dB 8.4 on the attack, and then I brought down the sustain a little bit, negative 3 dB. And the reason why I brought down the sustain is because I just want the initial transient hit, like the first hit of the audio form, to be peaked out a little bit more, instead of like having the whole snare sound like super big and chunky, because that might get in the way of your side chaining in the long run, because you just wanted to cut through really hard on the first hit. With everything on, this is what it sounds like. And like, you can see it on the audio waveform, like it's just super clipped and peaked right there, and that's exactly what I want for this snare. So it's clipping plus 6.3, and I also brought it up on my output like 3 dB as well. I found 3 dB on the output for the clip inside of the plugin, and like it sounded pretty good. Now you can experiment with this, and I encourage you to do so, because every snare is going to be different. And plus 3 dB on the output was the sweet spot that I found for the snare. Anything above that, it just sounds like you're actually destroying the quality of the snare itself. So you want to play around and do some experimenting with whatever sounds best for your snare. So for this theory, I think it will work really well for like dubstep and glitch music or really heavy bass stuff. But if you're writing like cool, chill, ambient like house music or liquid or just whatever else, like it may not make sense for the context. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So yeah, clip the shit out of your snares. Yeah, that's it. Sounded super fat. So go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this, and what do you guys think about the theory as well. And try it yourselves and show me what your snares sound like and how you're using them in context and all that jazz. And if there's any other additional tutorials that you guys want me to cover, like saturation, compression, equalizing, like all that jazz, go ahead and drop a comment down below. And short and simple, and we're going to wrap it up and get on to the next one. So thank you guys for tuning in. Clip the shit out of your snares, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, peace, peace.